Hello, welcome to RandoConvo, a podcast where we talk about random subjects with random guests. I'm your host, Gamer892, and with me is my co-host, Archer, aka Acrobat The Dragon.
Hey everyone, my name is Acrobat. Thanks for tuning in today. What's today's topic?
Well, if you can't hear the chirping already, we're going to be talking about pets.
Oh man.
And pet stories. Yeah.
Oh man.
Just so all our randos out there to know, what you're hearing is Baby, my newest little baby Millefleur Duckle chick. It's a chicken breed that's really tiny.
Aww. I guess we could probably put up some pictures of our pets as we talk about them.
Do what?
We could probably have some pictures for the audience to look at here in a second on the screen.
On a podcast?
Oh, I mean... it's not that important. Anyways. So, what's the first question then?
Huh?
Where do we start?
Oh, okay. Our first pets.
For me, that's Daisy.
We start off at the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh, the very beginning. Okay, so...
Yeah. Like, what was, like, the first ever pets we ever had in our life?
Yeah. So, when I was born, I had 3 cats. They were born before I was, so, I think... Yeah, so, the oldest one, Tiggers, which is short for Antigone.
Tiggers?
Tiggers, yeah. Yeah, she had, a blanket with Tiggers from Winnie the Pooh, you know, the tiger with the bouncy tail.
Yeah, I know Tigger.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Just never thought I'd
she had a little...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we had this little, like, woven quilt blanket that she used to sleep on all the time, and she was the prettiest little, dark brown tabby cat.
Aww.
Very sweet. She was very old when I was born. Like, my dad had gotten her as a kitten when he was in college, and he graduated from college in, like, 1995.
Oh, wow.
So, or no, I don't think it was, I think it was actually high school. I just know that she was really, really old when I was born in 2000.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, and then the other 2 cats were about the same age. Smokey, obviously pure gray cat with blue eyes.
Ooh.
A
Russian blue?
I think, yeah, I never really knew for a fact, but she probably was a Russian blue.
Yeah, because, yeah, the Russian blues, they're like smoky gray with blue eyes.
Yeah. And then, the last one, Missy. She was a white cat with a gray splotch over her left eye and a gray ring near the end of her tail.
Ooh.
Yeah. Poor thing, she was blind.
Oh,
Could not see anything. I mean, she could get around fine because, you know, cats have a good sense of smell and they could, like, figure themselves out.
Well,
but,
it's actually their whiskers.
Yeah, the sensory feelings in their whiskers.
That's how they move around in the dark.
Yeah, so she probably just relied on that most of the time. But, oh man, I felt so bad for her every night because the house I grew up in with them was 2 stories, so all of our bedrooms were on the 2nd floor, and so whenever we all went to bed, you know, we were all up the stairs, and since poor Missy, couldn't quite go up the stairs, she would just meow and meow.
Oh.
It was the saddest thing. She had a really ugly meow, too. It's like...
Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty close to that. Maybe a little deeper, but...
No.
I don't think it was really that deep, but hey.
Okay, how about...
Man.
Moo.
That's even deeper.
Or
No.
or is it Markiplier's meow?
Man, yeah, I mean, it could, yeah, kind of similar to that, I guess, but she just had the the ugliest meow on the planet, and she would meow constantly through the night. I mean, I just felt bad for her, honestly,
Aw.
because she just didn't really know what was happening. She could barely see in the lights, so now imagine with the lights off. It was probably really bad for her, but
Yeah.
she would eventually fall asleep.
Poor girl.
Uh, yeah,
Oh, someone's eating.
we spoiled the heck out of her though. I pet her more than anyone else.
What you doing? Huh? What you
Um,
talking?
but yeah,
I love. I'm sorry. I love when baby like, or when my baby chicks they eat, they just go.
aw,
Yeah. But anyway, oh poor baby.
yeah. Sadly, they're all long gone now, but
Yeah.
they were very good cats.
Yeah. I did. That's what that's the kind of cats I like better, where they're like cuddly and calm and docile and not evil.
Yeah, I remember one of my high school teachers. I think she was my Algebra 1 teacher.
Mm.
She and her family had this cat, and this cat was the most vile cat you could think of.
Oh no.
She hated everyone except for my teacher's son.
Because of
She would
course.
sleep. She would sleep with her son.
Oh.
Every single night. The cat just never left his side at nighttime. But
Aw.
then, as soon as anyone came to wake him up for school, here comes the cat. Like doing all the usual angry
Oh yeah,
cat stuff.
the.
Yeah, just stereotypical angry defending cat stuff.
Yeah.
And then I remember her saying, because this was like in her first day, the usual get to meet your teacher. I was almost gonna say professor, but in this case it's teacher. I'm in college, I'm used to saying professor.
Yeah.
Anyways, but she was talking about how at one point, the cat went to the vet for a normal checkup, and the vet said, "This cat is in very good health. She's gonna live for a very long time."
Oh,
And then
oh no.
on the inside, the teacher was like, "No, we're supposed to get a new cat that's nicer after she passes on. I don't want to wait that long."
Wait,
Like, of course, she'd never said it out loud.
Who said this?
My teacher.
Oh. No.
Yeah. Yeah, just imagine it in a British accent, because
No.
British immigrant. She was born there, but lives here in the US now.
It was like more like no.
Yeah.
Well, my first pet didn't really last long, but I remember it was right when we moved into the house in for the very first time. I just realized I might have to censor that so people won't find me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, when I moved into my real house that I'm still living in now. Yeah. I was like, it was like 1997.
Oh, that was -3.
Yeah. And when we moved in, it was like a few days later. I think it was a few days. I was too young to remember, but I still remember what happened. Someone left black lab puppies on our porch.
Oh.
Yeah, they were in a little basket. I forgot how many, but they were so cute. But yeah, someone just dropped them off in our house.
You kept one of them?
Yeah, we kept one of them, but the puppy was too wild and I think bit Austin.
Oh.
My brother.
Yeah.
And so then we had to give it away. But yeah,
Aww.
this was like when we were freshly in our new house. where there was still dirt on the lawn. There was no grass yet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Like, it had just been built?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
We
that's
had
crazy.
we had to live in another house while our house was being built.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
actually, the thing was, we lived in a house, but then this house was owned by an old lady
mm.
because of the pink counters that we've had for so long.
Oh, you have
But
pink counters?
yeah, we did, and they were like, you know
Oh.
what, I'm getting tired of this pink, so now we got granite counters.
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh yes,
They're very pretty.
yeah, and we also
And, yeah.
and we blew out, or well, my uncle cut out the wall between the kitchen and the living room to where it's like
Oh,
where there's still a wall, but there's an opening, so now we can see
yeah.
each other through the living room and the kitchen, and vice versa.
Yeah, more open concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is so much better. The house feels more open and not cramped.
Hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, back to pets. Our but yeah, the puppy only lasted at our house for a day, sadly.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. But there was one Christmas uh the I okay, so here's the story. One Christmas we were at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. Have you ever been there?
Yeah. No, but I think you've told me about it a couple times.
Oh,
I hear it's a lot of fun.
it is so much fun. It's like it's like in the middle of the woods kind of, but it feels very westerny, hillbilly kind of.
Oh, yeah.
But oh my, but it's so much fun. It's really fun during Christmas time because during the summer it's hot and humid. But
Oh.
during the fall and winter time's the best time to go,
Hmm.
because that's when everyone, because that's what I love about winter is that you can put it on enough layers to keep warm, but when it's hotter than snot,
Oh.
you can't take enough off.
Oof.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, absolutely.
anyway, so Santa was at Silver Dollar City, which they do every year, and I think I was like 5.
Oh.
Yeah, Austin was 3. I think. Anyway, so it was my turn to sit on Santa's lap, and
Mm-hmm.
I look up into his eyes, and he asks me, "So, what do you want for Christmas?" And I say, "A guinea pig."
Oh,
Yeah,
they are very, yeah,
and my
they are
parent,
very adorable.
and I don't know if I was too young at the time, but my parents were like, "Oh no." but yeah, but yeah, I wanted a guinea pig for Christmas, and I was just so excited, and he's like, "Oh, a toy guinea pig or a real?" I was like, "A real one." He's like, "Oh," but my parents were like, "Oh no 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 no." So
Oh,
sorry, sorry, I made myself laugh.
what happened?
Oh no 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 no. Oh, oh no 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 no. Anyway,
Well, don't kill yourself there.
I'm sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So anyway, oh hey Tracy, yeah. My dog's looking at me. Yeah, you good girl. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, randos. Tracy is my dog. She's a Sheltie Lab mix.
Yeah,
She's
cute
fit.
floppy ears.
Yeah, she's 15 now.
And
And she's got hypothyroidism, a bum knee on her left hind leg. Is about to go blind. She's deaf and's got skin tags on her head.
Oh.
But she's still doing good. She's running, moving around, and all that jazz.
Neat.
She's doing great for her age.
Yeah, keeping the good spirits.
Yes, she is. Anyway, so then, Christmas morning, I wake up and see that Santa brought a lot of stuff that was on my list, and then I hear something in my papa's office, my grandpa. I call my grandparents Mama and Papa, y'all. Anyway, so I go into Papa's office, and there's a guinea pig in a fish tank.
Fish tank?
Well, that's all. Yeah, no, it wasn't filled with water.
Obviously.
Yeah, it was a glass fish tank, and it had a brown and white guinea pig in there.
Well, was it fluffy?
No, it was normal fur, sleek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But she, I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but I do remember the name though. Zippity.
Oh. Zippity.
Yeah. Yeah.
The song?
I watched a lot of Barney at the time.
Oh yeah. You know what? I did too.
Yeah, remember that hamster that they had? Zippity.
Not really.
It was named It was named Zippity. How do I remember this?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was like my favorite episode as a kid because of the little hamster.
Yeah.
And so I named the guinea pig Zippity, and we had her for a pretty good long time until she caught pneumonia.
Oh, that's a horrible way to go.
Yeah. But I remember.
I'm so sorry.
But I remember her little. Little guinea pig cries.
Oh yeah, they have the most unique, adorable, weird sounds I've ever heard from an animal.
Yeah. Well, there was speaking of guinea pigs, there was do you remember America's Funniest Home Videos, right?
Of course.
I don't know if it's still going right now. I really hope it is.
I think so.
Yeah, Alfonso Rivero is the new host. Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Yeah, Carlton.
Yeah.
I actually remember, I watched that debut episode, and I think he actually did the Carlton in that episode.
He did. But yeah,
with the song and everything.
He's a great host for AFV.
Yeah, it seems like a great guy.
Tom Bergeron made a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good host too. But this was the AFV I'm talking about was like the very beginning with Bob Saget.
Oh man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I think didn't he pass away recently?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
Wait,
Anyways,
someone shooting fireworks outside? I hope it's
Yep.
I hope it's fireworks and not something else.
Yeah, it looks like he passed away at the beginning of January this year.
Yeah.
About 3 months ago.
Dang it. Anyway, so when he was still the host for AFV, which he was hilarious. I loved his.
I'm sure.
I loved the voices that he would do for the people. One of my favorites was whenever there was a wedding, and the candle lighters were walking by, and an old lady's hair catches fire.
Oh
And then one of the women comes up to put it out, and Bob's like, "Laverne, yell fire!"
Oh no.
Yeah. But anyway, so there was a video clip of a guinea pig listening to the and its ears would bounce for every beat.
Oh.
It was so cute. He was just staring at the speaker with its ears bouncing to every beat, like da 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 da, da and then da da da. But the funniest video I have ever seen from Bob Saget's AFV. I remember it. I was in my parents' bed, just laying there watching it with them and Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Austin were in between the two. And we were watching, and then all of a sudden, there was this little fly that was pulling a little chariot with a tiny person in it.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what in the world?
How is that even accomplished?
I don't know.
I feel like that probably was like maybe animated after the fact, because I don't think you can get that to work.
No, I remember it vividly. This was real.
Man!
Yeah.
Then I have no rationale for how that can happen then. Man! That is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look up like if you have like the whole series with Bob Saget on hosting AFV, you'll eventually find it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, so going
back to pets. Yeah.
So your story about getting a guinea pig for Christmas is really similar to how I got Daisy.
Aww.
Which I've probably mentioned her at least once in the previous episode, but right before this episode, this podcast started, I had to make sure that she was calm enough to go to sleep, because she is very sassy and barks all the time, and her bark is so shrill that it picks up on the microphone, so I have to make sure she's calm to record.
Yeah, I'm sure the randos have heard her on last week's episode.
Yep. Towards the end, I think, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very shrill bark. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Like, my other two dogs, Princess, she barks very loud. She's a big dog. She's got a big mouth,
Yeah,
so
Princess
she barks pretty loud.
Princess is a cutie.
She's a sweetheart. And then Rocky, he also has a high pitch, but he's also got a smaller mouth because he's a Chihuahua. But Daisy, she hits that sweet spot.
Yeah.
She's in that Goldilocks zone. But so the story of how I got Daisy and Rocky, because those are the pets that I got after my cats, and they were still around for a while after I got both of them. But for Daisy, I got her for Christmas when I was 5. My sister was 3.
Aww.
So I remember specifically, like very distinctly, that we were opening the presents, and then I opened up one of them, and it was a chew toy.
Oh.
It was like one of those rubber bone-shaped ones that are spiky. You know, one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was one of those, and I opened it up, and I was like, "Dog toy? We don't have the dog.
Oh.
Wait a minute." And I like put 2 and 2 together, and then here comes my mom holding a baby Daisy in her arms. Yeah, Daisy had just been born that October, so she was only about 2 months old when we got her.
Oh my word.
She was super tiny. To this day, I could have held her, like, she was about the length of my fingertips down to the crook of my elbow. That's about how big she was. Very small. She was the tiniest little thing. Of course, she was also very fluffy, because she's a miniature schnauzer, so
Ooh.
they're known for being fluffy.
Oh, my mom loves schnauzers.
Yeah! And, we decided to, I think we are starting to doubt that this was her original name, but when she was born, her name was Teddy Bear.
Oh.
But,
Because she looked like one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's completely black,
Yeah.
except for a patch of white all the way down her stomach.
Oh.
But, she apparently looked like her dad, because her dad was completely black, but then the mom was your standard, silver and brown pattern of dachshund. What do I say?
Dachshund.
Schnauzer.
Oh, no.
Wrong German dog. Anyways,
Who says dachshund?
I say dachshund.
You said no. You said dachshund.
Yeah, I mispronounced my bad. Anyways, but we decided to name her after a flower. It was almost Rose. Almost.
Aww.
But then we decided on Daisy. And because 5-year-old me wasn't quite as good at spelling as I am now, it is spelled Daisey instead of without the E. So
Yeah.
that's why I spell it that way, because when I was 5, I just wasn't good at spelling I was good, just not that good. But yeah, Daisy with an E, and then, like, maybe 3 years after that, she was already fully grown when this happened, but me, my mom, and my sister were out at this, shopping center, and there was this, family that had a litter of chihuahuas.
Oh.
And we found one, and there was one left. And it was
Aw.
Rocky, obviously. Rocky was the last one.
Oh.
And me and my sister, we saw it, we decided he was the cutest thing ever, and we cried, and we begged, and we screamed. We said, Daisy needs a friend! We begged and begged for like an hour and a half. And then my mom, she called my dad and said, okay, look, they've been crying about this for a very long time, and I think I just need you to come over here just to see if it's worth taking home. And so he came over, he saw it, he was like, this dog is adorable, we have to keep him. And so that's how we got Rocky. Obviously, it's a humorous name named after Rocky Balboa, the boxer.
Adrian.
Yeah, so of course we had to name the tiny little chihuahua after big, scary boxer guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. A chihuahua,
Yeah.
but it's named after a boxer.
Mm,
Boxer. It's another breed. That's another breed of dog.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, but with the chihuahua, it'd be more like Adrian.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when did you find Princess?
Princess, we got, much, much later, obviously.
Yeah. She's still
but
she's still a
actually-
puppy-ish.
well, she's actually 6 years old.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so she is not a puppy, but she still thinks she is, because she sure as heck acts like it. I like to say she's 6 going on 2.
Aww.
Because she never quite left the puppy stage. The only thing that changed was the size and the lack of puppy breath. That's the only difference.
Oh, I love puppy breath.
It's kind of weird to me. It's kind of skunky. It's like
That's what my mom kept telling us. Is like, if you smell a skunk, just picture puppy breath. And just like, oh, it works.
Yeah.
But I love puppy breath. They're just so precious. There was I don't know if I showed you pictures yet, but there was a litter of labradoodle or goldie doodles at the sale barn. They were so cute.
Aw.
There was one that was she had the most precious little face.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm sending you a picture now.
Oh, okay.
But oh my word, she was the sweetest little baby you'd ever see. Yeah. I'm also gonna send you pictures of the litter.
Okay.
But oh my word, she just melted my heart. I wanted to take her home, but I didn't have $600.
Oh man, yeah, yeah, it must be your purebred then. That is a very, very precious being. That
Yeah.
is a very adorable picture of the dog.
Yes, she is. Look at that little smile.
Yeah.
But she just loved me holding her.
Yeah. But actually, I did get, a couple more dogs. Or, I had other pets before Princess as well.
Yeah, I had a lot of pets before Xena and Tracy.
Yeah. I had a cat named Scarlet.
Ooh.
She was also a calico, coincidentally, just like my current cat, Molly June.
Oh, calicos are pretty.
Yeah, they're probably one of my favorite breeds. That and Maine Coons. But
Oh
anyways,
yeah. Aren't Maine Coons hypoallergenic?
some of them, yeah,
Yeah.
you can get them specially bred that way, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's why I like. That's why I'd like to get a Goldie Doodle or a Labradoodle because they never shed.
Yeah.
Well, they shed, but like normal people hair.
Gotcha.
Because they actually have hair and not fur. Hey Tracy,
Oh, I gotcha.
you come back. I'm sure you hear her walk and listen.
I hear her tap dancing. Yep.
Yeah.
That's her tap dancing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Princess does whenever I finally come home after being down to the house. Let's see. So I had Scarlet, and then I actually had a pet pig at one point.
Ooh, Potbelly?
Yeah. I think it was supposed to be a mini pig.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smart.
They're very smart.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how to play tag. He played tag with us a couple times.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was actually a really funny memory. This was at my dad's house, and he has a fairly big backyard, so we could feasibly, we can actually, play baseball. It was so big.
Wow.
Yeah, very big front yard. Anyway, so me and my sister, we were playing tag with him. His name was Skittles, by the way.
Oh.
So we were playing tag with Skittles, and he could recognize when he was it and when he wasn't.
Oh.
So whenever, yeah.
See, I told you, pigs are smart.
They're very smart. Yeah, extremely smart.
It's cute.
So whenever he was it, at one point, the way he would tag us was that he would root at our feet or legs, and then immediately run away because, tag. And, so at one point, Skittles was it, and, me and my sister, we were running, and he went to go tag my sister. And he rooted, at just the right time, right underneath her foot, right as she was starting to, land
oh, no.
her foot on the ground, and so he basically tackled her.
It's adorable.
Yeah, just imagine, let's see, I think I was, 13 or 14, so my sister was about 11. And so just imagine her just going, just falling into the ground, and, man, it was hilarious.
Well,
but, of course, we all...
Your voice got so loud that it just cut you off.
Well...
It's like...
Yeah, well, that's basically how it sounded, but, just a bit longer in duration. But, yeah, of course, we all made sure she was okay.
Yeah.
And then we kept playing, and, of course, me coming up to check on her meant that now I was it. Oh. Because she had to pull a fast one, because she always would, and I would have too, so I didn't feel bad about it. But it was such a funny memory.
Aww.
But I also remember whenever we would start to scratch on the side of his belly, he would lean and lean, and then just flop over on his back, and then we would give him a ton of belly rubs. It was his favorite thing ever. His favorite food was worms. He loved eating worms.
Huh? Gummy worms?
Nope, just regular worms.
Ugh.
Yeah, whenever he was outside, you would see those poor worms that got baked in the sunlight.
Oh.
And he would just... he would just eat them and just go... He was really bad with smacking. Terrible smacker.
He's a pig, so what do you expect?
No, I don't expect anything else.
But yeah, Tracy and Zeno would eat those too.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm like, ew, girls, quit it. What are you, girl? Huh? She looked up at me, as like, did you say my name? It's like, you can hear that, but not us telling you to come here. She's deaf, y'all. Yeah.
I think the funniest memory with Skittles, besides that one, was at one point we kept our cans of whipped cream in the fridge on the bottom shelf, so
Oh
it was
no.
close to the ground.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
you already see where this is going. So we
Yeah.
left the fridge out at one point on accident. Well, we had one of those water filter pitcher things, so we were filling up the pitcher, and we were starting to, put it back in the fridge like we usually do.
Uh-huh.
But then he came up and not only got his feet or hooves or whatever on the edge of the little shelf thingy in the door
Oh wow.
that it was kept in, but he also removed the cap and then got his mouth at an angle to where the whipped cream would spray directly into his mouth.
I told you, pigs are freaking smart.
Yeah, they're extremely intelligent, and it is hilarious whenever they get into things that, dogs or cats just can't do.
Yeah.
And so he was going at it, and it took me, my sister, and my dad to push him off and to close the door and throw the can of whipped cream away, because, obviously we're not gonna eat it now.
Yeah.
No thanks. So, man, it was... and then the only other one I can think of was when we were trying to put a harness on him
Uh-oh.
so that we can take him out for walks and stuff. And, long story short, after many squeals and whines and sensory overloads on my part,
oh yeah, they're loud too.
no harness. We decided it wasn't a good idea. Man, we tried for like 45 minutes. It wasn't happening. Man.
Whew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most entertaining pet I've ever had, honestly.
It'd be great.
I want to get another one at some point.
It'd be great to have a pet pig.
Yeah. They can be really, really good pets.
Wait, hold on a second. I just realized something. You said that Skittles got up on the counter?
No,
Like his
not
front,
on the counter.
like his front hooves got up on the counter.
His front hooves got into the cabinet in the door of the fridge. The little.
How big was he?
Yeah. So the counter that the whipped cream was on was maybe only 1.5 feet off the ground, so he could feasibly go up to it and have that happen.
A counter,
But
a counter that's a foot off the ground.
It's not a counter, it's a fridge, a refrigerator.
That's a small.
yeah.
That's a small fridge.
Oh, it was a very tall and skinny, so there was a lot of
Okay.
shelves. That one of them was very close to the ground, and that's where we kept it, and that's what he got to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those fridges that have the. Oh, I understand now. It was on the door of the fridge when you had it open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I understand. I was like, wait, what? I was picturing something else. Because our fridge, I'm just so used to living with a fridge where the freezer is on the bottom instead of the top.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
in the second door or whatever. Yeah, we've had this fridge since I was born.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But
No,
but anyway, it's almost close to the end of the episode. I want to get through the rest of all of our pets.
yeah. The others are very quick for me to go through. So I had Skittles, but he started eating the corners of the walls. So obviously we couldn't have that, so we had to give him away.
Aww.
He did live on a pasture with a whole bunch of other pets, though. So he lived a life of paradise, so he was fine.
Oh, good.
And then he got Wendy.
I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
He probably is.
Because pigs live a pretty good life. Pretty long life.
He was a baby when we got him.
Yeah.
And that was back in 2013.
So yeah, he's probably a hoss right now.
Oh, I'm sure of it. He's probably doing just fine.
Probably 120 pounds.
Yeah, probably. But after that, we got a dog. We got Wendy.
No.
She sadly passed away about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I remember.
Yeah. and Scarlet and Wendy hated each other. They would chase each other, and at one point, whenever they first met, Scarlet decided that she had enough and basically swiped her across the nose, and
Oh,
after that she stayed away. Yeah,
yeah.
they did not like each other.
Well, cats and dogs, you know.
Mostly, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
And then haven't really had because I haven't lived with my dad since I started university. Anyways, let's see. After that, we got Princess, of course, at my mom's house.
Aw.
Princess Valentine, because her birthday is on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Mommy June is my newest one. She will have her second birthday in June, obviously, because
Aw.
she was named after the month she was born in.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's a very sweet cat, and she and Princess are best friends.
No.
They love each other.
Yeah, I think I've seen Molly June in the camera every now and then.
Oh yeah, she'll sometimes crash the video that I'm doing, or she likes to hang out on my table. She likes to sit next to me or sleep or
Yeah.
bite my hand or whatever else.
Or nom on your hand. Bite's different.
Yeah,
Not like just nom on it, just.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I wish I wasn't so allergic to cats though, so I could have my own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you do want to
and-
get a Maine Coon, I think they are hypoallergenic.
Yeah.
There are cats that exist, or you can get a Egyptian cat.
No, no, I'm not getting a Sphinx. No, though I know some people would think Sphinx are cute, just they're not for me. Nor
Yeah, I mean they're okay.
nor the Mexican hairless dogs.
Oh yeah, the I can't remember the name of the breed. It's really hard to pronounce, but it's that dog breed that you see in Coco, right?
Yeah, but no,
That's
it's the
one.
Mexican hairless dog.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, it does have a breed name.
Yeah, it's just.
But yeah,
like,
it is like the
really
dog
hard to
from
pronounce.
Coco.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the other pets that I've had, or well, me and Austin had, we shared them. So yeah, we had hermit crabs for a while after we came back from Gulf Shores.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some too actually for a while. They were kind of background pets.
Yeah, but yeah, after but through the longest time, like we could never figure out like why they kept dying so fast.
Oh.
But today, now I finally found out why.
Oh.
Because we were giving them tap water.
Oh.
Yeah, we're supposed to give them bottled water.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because the fluoride would kill them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The chlorine and chemicals in the tap water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would kill the hermit crabs.
Oh.
So yeah, now I know to give. Oh my goodness, what are you fussing about?
What you fussing, huh? What you fussing?
Baby's throwing a fit over something.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But anyway, but yeah, it's just there was one time when we were getting a hermit crab at Gulf Shores the second time we went, and then all of a sudden we hear this woman screaming because she had a hermit crab in the palm of her hand.
Oh.
Yeah, and it pinched down right on the skin and wouldn't let go, and she was bleeding.
Oh.
This was a good size hermit crab too.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. But and then when I was in 4th or 5th grade,
Uh-huh.
what was it? I was in elementary. Yeah, I was in elementary. One day, me and actually, Austin was homesick.
Oh.
And I just come out and I see I was out in the pickup spot, and I see my mom's car driving around, and Austin was in the back seat, and they look at me with a big smile on their faces, and I'm like, what is going on? And I open the door, and there's a little black and tan border collie sitting in her seat with a little bandana around her neck.
Oh.
And she had those little Rottweiler eye patches, you know,
Yeah.
the little eyebrows.
Yeah.
But she looked like a border collie, and we were like, I was like, wait, oh, whose dog is this? It's like, this is our dog. It's like, what? Oh, and we tried thinking of a name for her, and then we eventually called her Princess.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about her.
Yeah. Oh, she was such a sweetie. She just loved to
Yeah.
play and everything. Like whenever we would say bike ride, she would look at us and just go, "Roar!"
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, and she just get so happy and everything. And at night, she would either lay down with me or Austin and just sleep with us, protecting us. Sometimes she would change shifts at night, like go to one of our beds, and then she'd jump over to our other bed and sleep. Yeah, but oh, she was a sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and one of my favorite memories of Princess was when it was Austin's birthday,
Yeah.
and my dad put up a makeshift football field in the backyard.
Oh.
This was before I had any chickens and there were any fences around our neighborhood.
Mm.
So it was open for everyone to come in and out of our yards.
Yeah.
And and so then when Austin and his friends came over, when Austin's friends came over for his birthday,
Mhm.
they put the football tee down, and Princess grabs it, starts running off with it, and everyone was just chasing after her. She just run around everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, and my dad was just let her go, just let her run. And then he eventually was like, "Okay, Princess, come here," and she'd drop in, just kind of crouch down, her tail wagging on the ground. Oh, she was so precious. But yeah, just picture a border collie with shorter hair, and instead of white, it's a light tan
Oh.
with little Rottweiler eyebrows.
That is a very adorable idea.
Yeah. Until one 4th of July, like we had to take her to her old owner's house to babysit her while we were at our grandparents for 4th of July. And this was the same year Austin almost chopped off his finger with a hatchet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll save this for sibling stories in the future.
Oh.
So anyway, so we were taking Austin to the hospital, and then we get a call saying that Princess was shot by a farmer.
Oh.
Yeah. And we still have her dog tag that has a pellet hole in it.
Oh.
Yeah. But we were just devastated after that. She was such a sweet girl. And then a couple years later, one of our neighbor's dog got loose and ran up to our house, and she was a Papillon miniature collie mix.
Oh.
Yeah, she had those big ears.
Yeah.
She was white with light brown spots, with little brown ears. And she eventually became our dog, because they weren't taking good care of her.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, we were thinking of a name for her, and this was during like she became our dog like on my birthday.
Aw.
Yeah, because I remember getting her because we just came back from my pool party at my
Ooh.
grandparents' indoor swimming pool that they go to exercise.
Oh.
Yeah. But so we get home and there's our new dog who we named Tui because she was our second dog.
Yeah. I also can't help but think of Banjo-Tooie, the second game in the Banjo-Kazooie
Yeah.
series.
Oh, I love
That's
those
the only... Yeah, I actually
Banjo
played that as a
Kazooie
kid.
and Banjo Tooie. Those I love those games. I love the 64, but we'll talk about those in another episode.
Yeah.
Retro video
Bands
games.
go- Yeah.
Anyway, childhood games. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, Tui, she lasted like a few years longer than Princess did.
Oh.
Yeah, Tui, we would drive around in our car to walk her, and she'd just walk right by the car and go potty and all that. And then she got old and got a full body cancer.
Oh.
We had to put her down because she was suffering.
Yeah, that's how Tigger's passed away.
Yeah.
She had skin cancer that got to, that was really bad.
Yeah. Then a few years later, I was just suffering from depression during school and in high school,
Yeah.
and I was just, I was miserable, just struggling through classes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then one day, I found Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracy's a good girl.
Yes, she is. She's my baby. But yeah, she was a stray
Yeah.
and she was 3 years old when I found her,
Aww.
and a lot skinnier.
Oh, I'm sure.
She's a fatty now. Well, not obese,
Yeah.
but she's got healthy meat on her
Gotcha.
and a lot of fluff.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
But yeah, for a while she was pretty wild with other dogs, and then my uncle's Rottweiler, who was named Annabelle.
Yeah.
She had puppies.
Aw.
Who the father was a yellow lab and the puppies were all black. How does that even work?
Man, that's just some crazy genetics there.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so we decided to adopt one, and we let
Xena.
yeah, and we let the puppy choose. Or Austin wanted to let the puppy choose him, and fortunately it was a little girl, and my uncle would like paint her nails to know which is which.
Mm.
And Xena became part of our life.
Yeah.
And boy, did Tracy not like her at first.
Oh.
She, like, one time she got too close to Tracy and she bit Xena's head and made a scar on her head.
Oh.
Yeah. But oh my word, she was such a cute little puppy. She turned 9 this year.
Oh.
Actually, she just turned 9 this month, or last month.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
no, wait,
nice.
no. No, sorry. She turns 9 in May, not March.
Oh. All right.
9. She's almost 10 years. We've had her for almost. I can't believe we've had Xena for 10 years almost.
Yeah, it's crazy where the time goes.
Yeah. But oh, she has the same personality as my brother. She's hyperactive, she loves going outside, and she's accident prone.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, but now she's starting to show her age, where she
Aw.
gets tired easily.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she still loves to play fetch and all that. She also loves
Yeah.
to hunt for mice and rats.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
man.
Yeah. And so that's all the pets that I've had in my life. Is there any other pets that you'd like to say before we end the episode?
Yeah. I had a guinea pig at one point as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. Olivia. That's
Aww.
her name.
Oh.
We got her. My sister got her in high school. One of the other students couldn't take care of her anymore because she was going off to college, and most
Aw.
dorms don't allow pets unless it's a therapy animal.
Yeah.
And so we took her in, and she uh really liked eating
Oh.
more than anything else.
Oh no.
So it's really funny. So for a while, because we kind of grew up on the poverty line. On my mom and my sister and I did, when we were in school, and so we couldn't really afford to get normal guinea pig food. But since we were on food stamps, we can get food. We had like a allowance, a monthly allowance. So instead of getting her normal guinea pig food, we kind of spoiled her. We got her broccoli salad. It was like a shredded broccoli with little bits of carrots and some celery
Ooh.
and stuff in it. And so they call it broccoli slaw. You can find it at Walmart in like the fresh vegetable section
Oh.
with the salads and all that.
Sorry, but you need it. But hurry, because my dad's almost here, and I want to end this before he gets here.
Yeah, I'm
No,
almost done.
I'll cut this part out.
Okay. Anyway, so
You found wait.
we
You
would,
found it. You found that at Walmart?
yeah, it's at Walmart. Broccoli slaw. So
Huh.
so we would feed her that instead of normal guinea pig food.
Oh no.
And so of course she became conditioned, and every time she hears plastic being crinkled whenever we did have
Conditioned. In other words, spoiled.
yeah, spoiled. So anytime she heard the crinkling of plastic, she assumes that it was her food being opened up so that she can get more food. She would squeal like so loud.
Oh no.
She would squeal so loud that you could hear it from the other side of the house. And then anytime we opened the fridge,
Like.
yeah, just imagine that like 10 times louder.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was very loud.
Dang.
But anytime she heard the crinkling of plastic, or she heard or saw the fridge being opened, she would scream and scream, and yeah, she was a very spoiled, very, very spoiled guinea pig. Yeah, she had a great life though. We spoiled the heck out of her.
Oh. And of course I have like 16 chickens right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's
Very
like
tight.
I got Millefleur duckles, which I got a little family that I raised from eggs, and I got black Australorps, a Copper Moran Australorp mix, a Buff Orpington, light Sussex, a Spitzhauben rooster. Yeah, look that up. Oh my goodness, a barnyard mix. Dottie, she's a Easter Egger Silky Favorel mix.
Oh.
And I got a Salmon Favorel, who I named Bella because she's really pretty.
Oh.
And I had a Silky named Shirley, but she passed away a month ago.
Oh.
Yeah, she was a sweetie, but her brain damage caught up to her.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, plus she was old. She was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
And
What's the average age, like, for chickens? What's the average age for chickens?
5 to 7 years old, I think.
Mm.
And then there's my little girl, Edie Bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my baby. She just follow me around everywhere and sit on my shoulder.
Hey, don't you like throw apples into their their pen sometimes and they eat it really quickly?
Yes, yes they do. They're little pig.
Yeah.
They're little piggies.
Makes the Shinigami from Death Note really, really mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that concludes today's episode of RandoConvo, and I hope y'all enjoyed this one.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to record this.
And be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be able to get notifications for any other future episodes. And I really botched that one, didn't I?
Yeah, hey, it's fine. Be sure to check out our main channels as well. You can find those in the description. And if you have any other questions for us, just let us know in the comments.
Alright. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye!
Bye, everyone!